Welcome to the Short Funk Podcast. I'm Tom Barbalet, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about the future. I've talked about the future in a previous Short Funk recording, and if I had my wits about me, I would have gone back and found that number to quote to you. But I've been starting to reflect recently associated with whether I still have the same view of the future. And the only aspect where I do seem to have this view is with regards to the up-and-coming 20 years of Noble Ape projects, which I'm continuing on with even though the first one, the Gorilla of Code, has launched to, well, somewhat hushed start. My anticipation is that I will make some screen movies with me talking over them early on to try and warm people up to the source code so they might want to contribute. In particular, how easy it is to completely rewrite the source code into something like Objective-C if need be, and I might even offer that service. I might create an alternative Noble Ape simulation exclusively written in Objective-C, so the new sexy is part of the 20-year-old simulation. But with regards to my general day-to-day life, I've had to put certain things out there just to keep me feeling optimistic. Sadly, one of these things is associated with us leaving our current house. This house we've stuck with, we're going to stick with it for probably a few more years yet, but the idea of staying here in the long term with the kinds of troubles that we've had just in the past year and 3/4 of living here, it doesn't seem very promising and it doesn't seem very likely. My level of frustration has also reached a point where it appears to be that I'm actually doing myself physical damage with the amount of frustration that I get through this local community, and the fact that I am actually just protecting myself from, potentially roving gangs of thieves and various other things that are in large part created by a dwindling police force that gets no financial support from our local representative who used to be a police officer. Unbelievable, stunning at best. So in this light, I'm kind of creating little bits of futures still. But these are all futures associated with like escape and, working through various problems rather than the high projections of futures that I used to have, like leaving Australia, for example, or getting the Noble Ape simulation to a point where another company, here, amazingly, somewhat fantastically, Apple, would utilize it, and then Intel, even more amazing and fantastic, would use it. So now my perspective on the future is just keeping on doing certain things, just working on a variety of factors, and seeing what direction it takes. We will be going to the UK this year, which I'm very thankful for. We'll be buying the tickets shortly on that, and that will be another line in the sand associated with, at least in the short term, something one can feel happy about, associated with the future. Tom Barbalet in San Jose, signing out.